Hello and welcome to that was terrible, I don't know what that was. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tea Time SEO. I think this is number 7, lucky number 7. And today we're talking a little bit about reviews. So we've done so much for e-commerce and online shopping, given all the stuff that's going on right now. But what about you guys that need reviews on your local or even responding to reviews on your e-commerce? Well, this one's for you. Now, a study of over 1 million different review site transactions and a survey of over 12,000 consumers from MIT showed that licensing credentials matter less than ratings and reviews. What the hell does that mean? Well, obviously the goal here was to identify if licensing laws result in measurable increase in consumer satisfaction versus those transactions with less restrictive licensing requirements. But that aside, so what we're trying to see here is if there's a correlation between EAT or having those credential pages like your about page versus those reviews, and what's more important. Now, this specific study was conducted on home improvement recommendation site with a survey of over 12,000 consumers who had recently contacted home improvement services. Now, what they found and concluded is that people were more interested in the reviews in that buying decision. And more importantly, when they checked the SEO implications, we saw the same thing. What does that mean? Does that mean that EAT is wrong or broken? No, it just means that sometimes third-party trust sources are much better than a first-party source. Now, an example of that is I'm a lawyer. I have on my About page, I've got a great list of all my awards and my credentials, which is great, and you should be doing that. It's a double thumbs up as far as I'm concerned. But what about if you've got no reviews? Now, man, how many times have I seen everyone claiming to be the best AdWords specialist or the best web designer or the best in the world, and then you look at them and they've never won a single award, they've got like 3 tiny clients, and they've got no real credentials, but they're claiming to be the best. Now, just claiming to be the best on your About page isn't going to do you any magic in the world of SEO. All it really does is people look at it and go, yeah, right. But what you need to have is good quality reviews. Now, that shouldn't be a secret. And it also shouldn't be a secret that you should have your credentials on the About page. But if you don't have either of those, go out, do that now. Boom. First thing. But the next thing is responding to these reviews. So what do you actually do once people leave a review for you, right? Most people, it's sick, send it to the team, pat on the back, happy days, right? And I'm guilty of doing that before too. But it was until I met the likes of a man called Jacob Stanley, who's our general manager, who was like, Harry, you can't be doing that. You got to respond to these reviews. And I was like, all right, mate. But he showed me using data the power of responding to reviews and the templates you can have when responding to them, and how powerful it is from a persona perspective when someone comes through to look at that. It's so powerful because we do look at the 1-star reviews, right? We always go down with what's 1 star, all right, and that looks like terrible. Now, if someone's replied with a defensive comeback, that just makes it worse. But if you come back being like, I'm sorry you've had this experience, how can we help? We're here to, make that as better of an experience as we can if possible, then you feel much more trusting. Like, well, at least I know even if I do have a bad experience here, that they're gonna look after me. So that's what we need to be thinking about. And it's important that these are genuine reviews, right? Not just forced, like they've only left 1 review ever. The more genuine they are, the better. And the last little nugget I'll leave you with, I'm aware, the last little nugget I'll leave you with is that the wording used in these reviews, the natural language processing, is more important than the star rating, right? How insane is that? So someone can give you 4 stars but say, this is the most amazing service, phenomenal, best, all these kind of keywords, and Google's going to push that up. And sometimes that's why you see those reviews come up higher than the 5-star ones, because they use better natural language processing language. So that's really interesting to see, and that comes in, and why you look at a competitor that goes, oh, well, they've got 100 reviews and we've only got 20, but we're showing up higher. That's where that comes into play, as well as the quality of those reviewers. So I've just left a ton of stuff out there, but go out there, make sure you're getting genuine reviews, and there's so many different ways of doing that, and make sure that you've got those credibility pages as well. Even though they're less important than reviews, you should still have them. That's it, boom, I'm done. I'm gonna go sink this tea down. I'm super pumped about this, and I'll see you in the next one. Just wanted to be a drummer. All right, you ready?